Hey Tui, tell me honestly, do you think I'm worthy of cake? Aw, thanks buddy. I think you're cake-worthy too. Welcome to Teacup for One. My name is Matt and I have 2 degrees, and welcome to an extra special episode of Teacup for One, because as things start to reopen up here in Ontario, I actually got to go somewhere. I know, isn't that exciting? So for today's video, I am going to be sharing with you footage of my recent excursion to the Cakeworthy Sample Sale Part 2. And if you're like I was a couple months ago and you have no idea what most of those words mean, I will explain for you very quickly. So I was actually introduced to Cakeworthy by a friend that I met through this channel, Yuki. So a couple months ago, back in October of last year, Cakeworthy was doing their first ever sample sale, and then Yuki reached out to me and said, Matt, why don't we go? It would be fun. And we went and it was fun. But at the time, I had no idea what Cakeworthy actually was. In fact, when Yuki messaged me and said that they were having a sale, I literally thought I was going to get cake, but there was no cake. But Cakeworthy is this awesome company that puts out officially licensed apparel and accessories for all kinds of pop culture franchises. So there's a lot of Disney, there's Harry Potter, there's video games, there's Universal Monsters, there's obscure things that have acquired big fan followings over the past few years, like the Golden Girls. They recently put out a Wizard of Oz line. So they're kind of like a Loungefly insofar as they're this awesome independent company that got these licenses and put out beautiful pieces, but also not at all like Loungefly because their merchandise extends beyond bags. I think they recently started doing bags, but I don't collect bags, so we're not going to talk about the bags. Cakeworthy is probably best known for their AOP shirts, also known as the all-over prints. So those are shirts that look like this, you know, where they take characters from Disney movies predominantly and then just slather them all over a shirt in this really cool print that's all over. Hence, all over print. And they're also known for their flannels, which, you know, pretty self-explanatory. They're flannels, but they're cool flannels. I think the coolest thing about the Cakeworthy flannels is that the color patterns on each one are completely catered to whatever movie or character they're celebrating. They have a famous quote silk screened on the back. I think it's silk screening. I don't know the right terms. And then they have these really fun embellishments on the front. But instead of me just describing them, let me show you. Now, this is my first time learning what a sample sale actually was, and truth be told, I'm still not entirely sure what a sample sale is, aside from the fact that you go in, all of the merchandise is marked down 50 to maybe 70 or 80%, and I think the items are either coming from things that they used for photo shoots or display purposes. I don't know where they came from, I just know that they're awesome pieces that are super cheap. And the thing about Cakeworthy is that even though they're a Canadian-based company, their website is all in US dollars and everything, so for me, the Cakeworthy sample sale was like the one opportunity for me to buy something amazing from them in Canadian dollars at a discount. And I went to the Cakeworthy sample sale with my sights set on one flannel, and one flannel specifically. Now, they advertised that this flannel was in the inventory for the sample sale, but they also had that with the caveat of it's a sample sale. Once it's gone, it's gone. So the stakes were high. I woke up super early and stood in the rain for 2 hours just to try and get this beautiful Ravenclaw Cakeworthy flannel. Did I do it? Let's roll the footage.
All right, we're about to go to the Cakeworthy Sample Sale. I woke up before 7 a.m. and it's raining, but these are the things you do for slightly cheaper, cool clothes. Let's drive. Well, I mean, I'm gonna drive. You're not gonna see it because that's illegal and dangerous. Lucky you. The next time you see me, I'll be there. I'm so tired, okay. Here we are, welcome to Hamilton, Ontario. The land of annoying one-way streets that make me swear a lot while I'm driving. Anyway, it's just after 8 o'clock in the morning. It is raining, not that badly right now, but I do have an umbrella. And I noticed even though it's already 8, there was a line that is extending all the way around the building. Okay, and so here I am, lined up literally around the building, right next to a really cool car place. Everyone else had the foresight to bring chairs. I brought myself and a wall that I can lean on. And it's gonna be about an hour and a half until the doors open. And who knows how long until I get in. Things I wish I did differently. I wish I brought a chair. I wish I got a coffee. I wish I got a breakfast sandwich. But I do have lightly peach flavored carbonated water, like just one can of it for when I get too thirsty. And I really hope that after all this, they have the Ravenclaw flannel that I want. I really just came here to represent the claw. But if there's Disney stuff, like, I'll take that too. We're moving. It's not even 9 o'clock in the morning and we're already moving. Okay, it was false hope. They're just moving us around the building. They're going in. They're going in. Okay, so bad news, it's raining. Good news, they just said they're gonna open early. So, I mean, I'm still like number 150 in line, but I'm gonna get in there earlier. This is it. They're opening the doors. Okay, and we are next in line. Okay, someone's leaving. I will now be her. Just one? Come on in, buddy. Thank you.
Thanks for waiting.
Thanks. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so all the princesses. No Raven. All right, well that was an ordeal. So when I got in there, I mean, I thought I was reasonably early. Well, I was like halfway through the line, so I thought I'd have a good selection, but like there was a selection. I wouldn't say it was good, I wouldn't say it was bad. Okay, honestly, I didn't get the Ravenclaw flannel that I really wanted, but I did get some really cool stuff, so I guess I'll show you when we get back.
It's haul time. I never do these on the channel. This is really exciting. Actually, that's a lie. I do these with Funko Pops all the time. I never do these with clothes on the channel. So this is really exciting. Okay, first, I'm actually going to show you the stuff that I picked up at their first sample sale back in the fall last year because I didn't do a video about it then. First, I got this beautiful Haunted Mansion flannel. Now you'll notice it says at the back, this chamber has no windows and no doors. Ooh, stretching room. And this was actually the flannel that made me appreciate Cakeworthy's approach to designing their flannels. Because, you know, it's got just plaid at first glance, but then I realized that the plaid is made up of all of the Haunted Mansion's signature colors. Like, it's the Haunted Mansion green, purple, and black. Like, this is through and through a Haunted Mansion flannel, and it's awesome. And aside from the, like, amazing quote on the back, it's got those embellishments that I was talking about. So, here coming out of the pocket, we have a Haunted Mansion gargoyle, and on the collar, the Haunted Mansion HM. It's beautiful. I also picked up this awesome Visit Tatooine passport holder, which has this vintage travel poster look to it, which is brilliant. It says Intergalactic Fun in the Suns, because there's two suns. And yeah, when you open it, Visit Tatooine, it says Cakeworthy. This is just a really beautiful quality passport holder. I don't know when I'm going to get to travel again, but whenever I do, this is coming with me. Okay, oh, and a Hocus Pocus Spellbook Eyeball pin. You know, I'm not a huge pin collector, but if memory serves, I think this was on sale for like $1 or $2, and I love Hocus Pocus, and how could you not? Those are the things that I picked up last fall during Cakeworthy Sample Sale Part 1. Let me show you all the things I got this past week during Cakeworthy Sample Sale Part 2, which do not include a Ravenclaw flannel, but I'm not upset. Okay. First, because it felt wrong to go to the Cakeworthy Sample Sale and not get a signature flannel of some kind. I got this. Now, first, I just want to see, can you guess what franchise this flannel could be from, just based on the color scheme alone? Okay, time's up. It is a Back to the Future flannel. Save the Clock Tower. And going back to what I said about the color scheme in the prints, like, these are the exact colors that Marty is wearing when he first goes back into 1955, you know, between the color of his shirt and the puffy vest. So this is totally Marty McFly plaid. So that's a color scheme now, which I love. Speaking about the embellishments, I almost like the embellishments on this flannel better than the Haunted Mansion flannel, and I love the Haunted Mansion flannel, just for context. But right here on the pocket, we have the classic Back to the Future logo, title, and then we actually have two embellishments on both sides of the collar. On the one side, we have the radioactive symbol, because, you know, plutonium. Then on the other side, whoop, we have the flux capacitor, because how could you not? And now, just one very important thing to note with these Cakeworthy flannels, especially if you're ever going to buy one for yourself off of their website, order like a size or two up from what you would normally get. Normally, if I was buying a flannel or any button-up shirt for myself, I would go for a large or an extra large. This is a 3X, and it fits the way that I'm accustomed to extra large button-up shirts fitting. And I bought a Harry Potter flannel for a friend of mine who typically wears a small, and I bought him a small, and he almost couldn't do up the buttons. So, word of warning, these fit smaller than you probably expect them to. Okay, so that's the flannel. Now, let me show you the other stuff I got. Earlier this year, Cakeworthy released this beautiful Wizard of Oz line. Now, when I say beautiful, I mean it was objectively beautiful, but most of it was stuff that just doesn't match my personal aesthetic. Stuff that I wouldn't personally wear all that often, except for one piece. There was one thing in the Wizard of Oz line that I saw advertised months ago and thought, I need that in my wardrobe. And lo and behold, it was there in the sample sale, in my size. It is a Wicked Witch of the West t-shirt. Look at how cool this is. Now, okay, I can't pick a favorite character in the Wizard of Oz. I was going to say she's my favorite, but I can't pick favorites. I love all of them. But there's just something about the Wicked Witch of the West that I think is so heavily underrepresented when it comes to Oz merchandise. I think when people are putting out Oz merchandise, there's a lot of focus on the bright, colorful elements of the movie, which of course there should be, but I love the color palette associated with everything about the Wicked Witch of the West. Like the greens, blacks, grays, and the blues that just make up her castle. Amazing. And it's pretty much being brought to life with this shirt. And I would love to see a Wicked Witch of the West inspired flannel. You know, a flannel that takes cues from like those grays, those greens. Then it could say, I'm melting on the back. Cakeworthy, if you're watching this, I will buy that from you at full price if you ever make it. But in the meantime, I am more than happy with my Wicked Witch of the West t-shirt. All right. And next, actually this is last, but certainly not least, this was so cool because I think this piece is a Disney bounder's dream. I haven't taken it out of the wrapping yet. I'll do it right now. Sorry, as I was saying, last and certainly not least, I think this piece is every Disney bounder's dream. It is a Sorcerer Mickey toque. Look at that. And really, when I look at all the stuff that I got at the sample sale, I mean, I know I didn't get the thing that I went there specifically to find, but I'm still really happy with what I came back with. You know, I have a piece representing Disney, a piece representing the Wizard of Oz, and a piece representing Back to the Future. I could put all of these together and have an outfit that is uniquely matte, an ensemble that represents like these franchises that are very specific and very near and dear to my heart. It probably wouldn't coordinate well at all, but I want to see what it would look like. Oh! Oh, I look like a reject from their Instagram page. Okay. Now, I think it's obvious that I should never wear all of these things together ever again. But on their own, they are so cool. This is 100% going to be part of a Sorcerer Mickey Disney bound that I'm going to do. I don't know where or when, but it is going to happen. This flannel I am absolutely going to be wearing on November 5th, Back to the Future Day. But instead of my witch shirt, I'm going to wear my DeLorean shirt. Awesome. And I really see this Wicked Witch shirt just working its way into my everyday wardrobe. And I think that's why people love Cakeworthy, because their clothing items just give you an opportunity to go out and express yourself while still wearing cool clothes that represent the things that you love. And these are the things that I love. And, oh, and they gave me something special. Hold on. What's this? I think this was my free gift. Nice. And I got a Cakeworthy tote. Oh, and I just realized I didn't do the thing you're supposed to do in these videos where you tell people what everything cost. Okay, so the flannels normally cost $50 US on the website, and they were going at the sample sale for 25 Canadian flat. The Wicked Witch of the West t-shirt is on the Cakeworthy website for $30 American, $10 Canadian at the sample sale. And this Sorcerer Mickey beanie, 25 US on the website, $5 Canadian at the sample sale. So suffice it to say, this is a $100 outfit. And I got it for 40 bucks. I think that's pretty magical. Anyway, friends, this concludes yet another episode of... No, wait, guys, don't stop the episode yet. It's future Matt here, future clean-shaven Matt, and I just had to interrupt the episode to say that I gave in and I bought the Ravenclaw flannel at full price, and I have no regrets. Look how cool it is. Okay, Hogwarts representing the warts, awesome. Over on this side, it says Ravenclaw embroidered. I think there's a bird here. Is it an eagle? Is it a raven? That's the question Ravenclaws are always asking themselves. And anyway, friends, as I was saying, this concludes yet another episode of Teacup 41. Now, if you want to check out the Cakeworthy website for yourself, I do actually have a referral link that I will leave in the video description down below. If you use my referral link, you will get $10 off your first order. So go check them out. You too could wear a Ravenclaw flannel, or a flannel of your Hogwarts house and or popular culture franchise of choice. Now, if you want to be the first to know when I release more unboxing videos or just videos about Disney, Shakespeare, Funkos, cats, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. If you haven't subscribed already, it is so easy. All you have to do is click on my face. Thanks for joining me today, everyone. My name is Matt, and I have 2 degrees, and that's the Teacup 41. Go away. Go to the Cakeworthy website with my referral link, $10 off.